Did you know that in today's digital age, 54% of employees have rejected a job applicant simply because of poor or non-existent social media presence? We spent 4 years earning a degree, only to be disqualified in second because we are digitally invisible to nearly 80% of recruiters who now vet candidates online. As university students, all of us are competing for the same limited number of high-quality jobs in market rapidly reshaped by automation and artificial intelligence. Relying on our CGPA alone is no longer enough. Employer today want proof of credibility, initiative, and a professional digital identity before we even graduate. Hello everyone, my name is Ling Changlong. I have spent time researching the shift demand of 2025 global workforce and the growing link between personal branding and career success. Based on this research, I strongly believe that for a successful career after graduation, we should start our journey as content creators now. Today, I will first explain the skill gap and the employee barriers we face. Second, I will share how the lack of necessary practical skills impact our career. Finally, I will present content creation as a practical solution for long-term success. To understand why we need to change our approach, we must first look at the widening gap between our textbook and actual demand of the modern workplace. Research by Tabel and Remil in 2025 shows many students lack the practical experience and personal branding needed to succeed after graduation. We have taught how to pass exams, but we are not always taught how to market ourselves. Relying solely on academic results makes it increasingly difficult to showcase our unique talent to the world. Furthermore, Future of Jobs report published at World Economic Forum report that the current job market has shifted toward high employment requirements that demand much more than just a degree. Employers are no longer just looking for competence, they seek specific traits such as creativity and initiative, which is a trait that traditional degree alone do not always prove. In fact, a recent report by PwC emphasized that digital skills and personal branding are now considered critical for survival in 2025 economy. Recognizing that a degree alone is no longer a golden ticket is the first step. We must also understand the risk of lacking a necessary practical skill, that is, personal branding. The absence of personal brand creates serious career and economic insecurity. I recently came across a 2025 article by Melanie Bowden, and statistics in the article are jarring. It shows that 54% of employees rejected candidates due to poor personal branding, while 44% has hired candidates because of positive personal branding online. Beyond employment, relying on traditional paths alone reduces our control over our careers. Research by Tabeleng Remil shows personal branding is closely linked to our career advancement and professional autonomy. When we do not manage our digital presence, we allow others like algorithms, recruiters, or incomplete profiles to define our value. Besides that, we cannot ignore the psychological impact. The research by Harina Prasawahani and her colleagues shows students who have not practiced public sharing or content creation often feel less prepared for leadership roles. They face a lack of confidence when entering high-stakes professional environment because they have not practiced finding their voice. Establishing that professional voice early on is essential for both mental and professional readiness. The risk of being overlooked by recruiters is real, but fortunately, we have the tools to take control of our professional narrative right now. We should proactively become content creators to build a path toward future success. Content creation does not mean becoming an influencer. It means documenting our learning journey through LinkedIn posts, blogs, short videos, or digital portfolios. For example, you might share a photo of a project you are working on, explain a problem you finally solved, or summarize insight from a class or internship. These smart actions create a living portfolio before graduation. This shows proof of your skills, thinking process, and commitment to growth. This process helps you develop a strong personal identity while still in a supportive university environment. More importantly, content creation builds a soft skill employer value most. Creating content strengthens communication, critical thinking, creativity, and confidence. As supported by research from Helena Pascawahani and her colleagues, media-based learning and content creation significantly improve student development and learning outcome. By taking this small step today, we ensure that we do not graduate with just a piece of paper, but with a powerful professional reputation. To wrap things up, we have seen how the shift toward content creation bridges the critical gap between university studies and long-term professional success. By becoming a content creator, you develop a strong personal identity and the essential soft skill required to survive and thrive in the future global economy. I encourage each of you to start today. Share one piece of professional or creativity content on digital platform, no matter how small it seems. In a job market where thousands of graduates hold the same degree, do not be just another face in crowd. Be the one who stand out with your voice and professional branding that recruiters simply cannot ignore. Thank you.